Hey everybody, it's Joe Grace with I Hate Buying Insurance. Take this off of the glare for right now. I hate buying insurance. It's not just a business name, but it's a mission because people hate buying insurance, especially when they learn that they got ripped off. So I'm starting this video series. I don't know if it'll be weekly, that's the goal, but sharing either the clients that are referred to me and I see that they were ripped off or treated poorly or sold the wrong thing or stories from you. You can always comment, direct message me, whatever it might be. But let me dive into this one for you. I'm going to get rid of my face here and look at another monitor. So, got a gentleman that actually I'd worked with before in this last 2023 for the 24 Obamacare season. We talked, I sent quotes, changing the carrier so it better fit his doctors, etc. We actually determined during the process that what you're seeing here on the screen of 25,000 was not his actual income with other sources that came in. But however, I did learn that he got on the phone with somebody else somewhere else and they put him in absolutely the wrong plan. So without getting into the weeds of how this marketplace stuff works fully, but where you live, how young you are, boy, girl, doesn't matter, household income, household size, you get a discount. He also qualifies for this cost sharing reduction. And what that does is when you have gold, silver, bronze plans, now in the Olympics, gold sounds better, but it's not in health insurance. Almost never is. I've had one client on a gold plan for 1 month, actually this month, January of 2024, because they were in between jobs and it just made sense for that 1 month. So with that, I went and I already did a comparison. Let me blow this up some. So this person was re-enrolled in a marketplace plan with this Ambetter Gold with vision and dental. First, the vision and I like Ambetter. We do a lot with them. We do a lot with all the carriers. It comes down to your doctor, your hospital, where you live. They pay us the same. It doesn't matter if you pay $0 a month or $128 a month. It's all the same. It's within pennies. So brokers should not be motivated by the premium in this case to sell you something. What I believe is that the person that was spoken to was a representative either for the carrier or an organization that only represents one company because of bonuses and things like that. I think Ambetter was the right choice for this client. I had originally sent two Ambetter and one United Healthcare option, but never, ever, ever, ever would have put him on a gold plan because probably was tricked by this representative. Oh, look at this low deductible. When you go back and you look at bronze plans, I'm trying not to get too far in the weeds. Let's do the expanded bronze that has some more features. You go, oh, look at these it might be zero premium, but look at this high deductible. Look at this high deductible. Always look at maximum out of pocket. Maximum out of pocket. If I go back to my comparison, look at these here across the board. This gentleman was enrolled for $128 a month using $25,000 of income, which I'm going to show in a second, which is incorrect, and what's going to happen when he goes to file his taxes in 2025 and it really is $35,000, what's going to happen? But look at these deductibles and out of pockets at 25,000. And I just picked these other gold plans because they were cheaper. And if you do the quick math, which I had already done, the difference in this premium and the $0 gold plan, even though it's got a higher maximum out of pocket, the difference in the out of pocket versus the extra premium, this guy is in the hole $336 a month, for the year. So he falls and breaks a hip, a leg, blows out a knee, or it's cancer. On this plan, although it's a higher maximum out of pocket, the difference between here and here and here and here is a negative to him of $336. So by paying zero, he would save money if life happened. So I believe the either inexperienced, unknowledgeable representative didn't know and just kind of doesn't look at the math this way and said, oh, gold's better. Oh, and this one has dental and vision. How about this price? And he went, okay, that sounds good. And it sounds like a low deductible, but not considering the maximum out of pocket. Whereas he should have been on a silver plan because he could have had a $0 premium and a $3,000 maximum out of pocket. So that's the biggest error there. Somebody else somehow convinced him, or he decided that mentally gold was better and enrolled in a gold plan. It's not. You're paying way more money for way more out of pocket. Never, ever, ever, ever buy a gold plan. Just doesn't make sense. Almost never. But now let's change this to 35,000. Actually, you may go back. And this is unrehearsed, unscripted. And thank you to all of you that are going to watch through this whole thing. I'm going to do that. Now let's go back and change it to $35,000, which is what we concluded after talking. Now look at these plans. Well, that went up to $215. So remember when it was 128, let's just do 215 minus 128. That's $87 a month times 12. So when he goes to file his taxes in 2025, and if it really is, incomes fluctuate, things happen, but if it really was 35, as we concluded, the tax person's going to say, oh, you owe back $1,000. Why? Because you misreported your income to the marketplace. You made too much money. You got to pay it back now. So not only are they way overpaying for a gold plan, he's going to have to pay money back in 2025. And there's nothing that can be done about this right now. It's after the open enrollment period. This gentleman is stuck with this gold plan. Now, it's not the worst plan in the world. For $215 a month, it's a fantastic plan. But he still could have had something with a lower, not much lower, but out of pocket, but a lower premium. I mean, would you rather pay $27 or $215 to have a $300 lower out of pocket? Okay, $40 versus $15, $80 versus $35. Even this one at $128, if you wanted, so yeah, these are lower, but look at the price difference you're paying every month. Again, 215 minus 128 times 12. That's 1,044. You're paying extra in premium so that they'll lower the copays. I know this gentleman doesn't go to the doctor a whole lot. He's not going every other week to a specialist or something. So absolutely positively two issues. One, the income's wrong. Person on the phone didn't go through that again, unless he decided that 25,000 was correct because that extra 10,000 is just not going to be there next year or now this year, but at the time. So even if it was, or especially if it was just 25,000, should have absolutely positively been put on one of these silver plans to have a much, much lower out of pocket, to have low copays, and not this gold plan. There's nothing that can be done. So during open enrollment period, me and all my colleagues are extremely busy. It's 6 weeks of 18-hour days, maybe one day off. And it is challenging to always catch us, but between staff, online calendar, emailing, and so on, we manage to touch base with 95% of our clients each and every time. And the ones that don't respond, they are emailed 5-6 times during the season about scheduling a call. So here, even on December 15th, I sent this gentleman an email saying, let me know which one you want, and I can finish buttoning it up. And he didn't. Somewhere along the way, got on the phone with somebody else, and he is radically overpaying for far too much maximum out of pocket. And again, not to belabor this, but if it was 35,000, it still should have been. And I threw in these other gold plans to show there's cheaper gold plans that he shouldn't have done that. But he should have done some sort of silver plan to lower the deductible, lower the out of pocket, lower the copays versus a bronze plan, and still had a very, very reasonable premium each and every month. So apologies if I didn't make it to this gentleman in time. I'll take it as I failed, but take this now. This is a 10-minute video for those who painfully stuck through it. You'll see why people hate buying insurance. and why having someone, hopefully, that the person you trust knows what they're doing and is shooting you straight and doesn't have some sort of agenda because they work for that specific health insurance company, call them, some sort of, you know, insurance advisor type thing. But if they've only got one brand in the health insurance market, that's suspicious. So, Joe Graves with I Hate Buying Insurance. Please reach out if we can help you with anything to do with life, health, disability, any kind of people insurance. It'd be a joy to serve you if you're not already our client. Thanks.